Imagine what your teeth would look like right now if we didn't have all the advanced technology that we do today. It'd be horrible. You'd be sitting in your chair with rotten teeth or worse. But when was dentistry first found, and how is it so important to our everyday lives? According to the History of Dental article, dentistry such as toothpaste, false teeth, and toothbrushes have been around ever since as early as 400 AD. Thousands of years ago, ancient toothpaste was either made out of soot, honey, crushed eggshells, and a grounded up ox's hoof, or mint, salt, grains of pepper, and an iris flour. Back then, false teeth was either made out of dead people's teeth and cow teeth, or was made out of porcelain dentures. But there's no such thing as wooden dentures, for saliva would like break down the wood and it would be mush. As for toothbrushes, people back in 400 AD and 500 BC would take a stick and they'd crush the ends of it into thin twigs and then use that as brushes, and then they would it slowly advanced to the back of pig hair, and then it's all the way up to what we have today as toothbrushes. Back in the 16 to 1800s, people had stronger teeth than what we do now because they ate foods like wheat, rice, fruits, and vegetables instead of eating processed meat or fast food. Back then, poor people had stronger teeth than what we do now because their food was limited, and richer people had worse teeth than poor people because they ate more foods that included a lot of sugar. What would it be like if we didn't have dentistry? You could say our teeth would be great, but that's only if we had a good diet. Food has become more unhealthy, so it would be the complete opposite for our teeth to be great. According to, if dentists didn't come up with new ways to help have cleaner mouths, then our teeth, gums, and breath would be pretty bad due to the fact that we now have unhealthy foods such as fried, sugar, and salt foods. But our diet is not the only thing that makes our teeth either good or bad. It also has to do with smoke and exercise. Smoking over time has caused tooth decay, and if you don't exercise regularly and you eat heavily, you can get a gastric disease, which is acid that rises up through your gut into your mouth and demineralizes your teeth. Okay, now imagine yourself in at a dentist appointment. You're sitting in a chair, and your dentist comes up to you with a turnkey, which is basically a pair of pliers, and they rip your tooth out without numbing it. Well, that's what it would be like up to this day if we didn't have dentistry. What is dentistry today? Our progress in dentistry is 100 times better than what it used to be. Modern dentistry is now about your overall health and wellness of the body that relates to your teeth. We now have dentists who care about your mouth and want to help make your smile better. We now have dentists who can fill in your teeth the proper way. They offer braces and Invisalign. Invisalign is probably your better option now because it's cheaper, and you would have to get a checkup for braces quite a lot. Here's some true facts about teeth. More than 300 types of bacteria make up a dental plaque. If you don't floss your teeth, you're missing 40% of your tooth surfaces. People who drink 3+ sodas a day are more likely to have 62% tooth decay. Using too much toothpaste can damage your enamel. Americans buy over 14 million gallons of toothpaste each year. As our time has come to an end, I'd like to thank you all for coming in and learning about the history of dental and how it evolved to what it is today. Thank you.